You know how hard it would be to start a conversation with a girl. You're going to say the wrong thing. Well, you think you would. But by the end of this video, you are going to know some surefire signs of how you can start a conversation, a successful conversation, with a girl. So stay tuned. Look at her face when you are talking to her. You should try to avoid looking around the room or down to the ground when talking to a girl. This is something people with a lack of confidence can often end up struggling with. Make yourself presentable. Remember to put just a little bit more effort in when it comes to your looks, because you do not want to just roll out of bed looking a mess. And if you want to try and impress her, try to look your best, because it will make you feel much more confident whilst you are talking to her too. Don't forget to show your funny side. Girls love guys that can make them laugh, so try to find out what it is that makes them laugh and smile. And if you can get them laughing, then there's a good chance the conversation has been a hit. But obviously, try to avoid doing anything too silly, or she will probably never be able to take you seriously, and that just wouldn't be good now, would it? Be positive and honest. These are two good points to remember when you first start talking to a girl. You want to try and maintain an honest, optimistic, and positive conversation. Conversations based on negativity don't leave the other person with a positive feeling at the end. So talk about things that the two of you might like and enjoy, rather than things that you don't like. Now, tip number 5, be prepared for the odd curveball. You may find that some of the conversation can be quite testing. If a girl decides that she really wants to get to know you, they may try finding out what your views and stances are on things that they find important. This could be lifestyle-wise, as an example. If they are not interested in pursuing a relationship with a smoker, then they may try figuring out that very early on, rather than waiting until the third date. Don't overdo it on the compliments. Giving nice and genuine compliments in moderation is totally okay, but just be wary and don't go too over the top, because if you do come over too strong, you could end up leaving her feeling nervous, which wouldn't do the conversation between you two any good. Practice your conversational skills. There's a right and a wrong way to keep the conversation flowing. And by practicing the best way to open up and keep a conversation going, you can dramatically improve the whole experience for both of you. Whatever it is that you are discussing, be sure to give her an opportunity to reply. Ask and listen to her opinion on subjects, for example. You want to avoid closing off topics and ending sentences as if you never had an interest in what she has had to say on the matter. Minimize her self-doubt. Sometimes you come across situations where a girl is putting herself down, and how you deal with these situations is very important. Knowing how best to diffuse these situations can be really helpful. If she's saying, "Oh, my hair looks awful," you can reassure her that it looks great and tell her what you like about it, as an example. Just being reassuring and positive, I promise you, will work wonders. Relax and enjoy the moment. It's very easy for nerves to totally get the better of us in these situations. It's understandably quite nerve-wracking meeting new people and talking to a girl you like. It's like a nightmare. But learn to calm down and enjoy being in the moment whilst you are talking to her. Focus on her rather than worrying about everything, and your confidence will shine through. Eye contact. This is so important to get right. And as we mentioned at the start of the video, you want to make sure that you are paying attention to them when you are having a conversation together. Eye contact is one of those important body language tells that communicates a whole lot more than you realize at the time. There is nothing wrong with just a teeny bit of mystery. You don't want to lay out your entire history and everything about yourself the first time you meet someone. It's okay to keep a little mystery at play. You could say, "Well, that's a story for another time," or "I'll tell you more about it next time I see you." This can work wonders. A simple smile and hello is enough to start. There really isn't any need to get up into those chat-up lines or anything like that. It overcomplicates things most of the time and you don't actually need it. Just saying hello with a smile is plenty to get things started. You've got nothing to lose. The fear of trying and failing often means people don't even try. Well, one thing is for sure, if you don't even try, then you haven't got a chance at all. And as you know, you miss every shot that you do not take. So just remember, you've really got nothing to lose by giving things a go. If she isn't interested or just doesn't like you back, then that's totally okay and you move on.